cup of coffee. Yes, a long inward sigh. Even beginning. It's been a hell of a week. Oh my God. What are you doing down there?
I'm trying to pick up your shit.
Okay. This comes from Daily Mail by Stephen M. Lepore, I think is how you pronounce that.
It's Lepore. No. How do I know that? Amanda Lepore.
Oh, okay. November the 3rd of 2022. This is a what the fuck file. Totally, completely. It says 2 Denver firefighters received suspensions and demotions after they declared a woman dead after a wellness check, only to realize she was still alive.
So, did they kill her?
It says the incident...
Did they kill her?
No. The incident dates back to June 24th.
She's dead. She's alive, but she's dead. She's dead, but she's alive.
When firefighter Marshall Henry was sent on a welfare check to a woman who hadn't been heard from in 5 days to assist the city's police department. One police officer went to check on the woman and said she had blue-purple discoloration of her skin, fluid leaking from her body, and smelled like she was decomposing. Denver Fire Lieutenant Patrick Lopez told his crew members not to bother going in because she was obviously dead, and asked them to remain outside. Lopez told Henry, despite neither having actually checked on the woman themselves, to call the city's health services to get a pronouncement of death from a doctor. The doctor gave them the pronouncement based on Henry's description of the woman's condition as in an advanced state of death. Not just death. Advanced death. And answered the doctor's questions in a way that suggested he had assessed her when he had not. When a police officer went back inside to look for weapons in the woman's home, he noticed her moving and called both fire and EMS to return and take the woman to the hospital, the Denver Gazette said. Henry admitted to his mistake, and both he and Lopez informed their supervisors, like they could have had that hidden, while a police officer denied having told the fire crew not to go inside the house.
Of course he denied it, because they all lie.
An investigation determined it was more likely than not that Lopez lied to supervisors to try and blame the police officer. Lopez has since been demoted from lieutenant and been given a suspension without pay, while Henry was suspended but not demoted. Both have served out their suspensions and returned to work as they had no prior violations on record. The current condition of the woman is unclear. Now that is a what the fuck file.
She's alive, but she's dead.
I bring out she dead.
I'm not dead. Bong.
In fact, I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling better.
I may go for a walk. The fuck?
I guess people have this naive understanding or hope that people in positions of power are competent.
That's not the case.
No, it's not.
A lot of the time, they're the most incompetent ones.
I mean,
seriously,
who does that?
Seriously, the ones that are in the positions of power usually are the ones that are
the most stupid.
The most stupid. The ones that do the least work. They have the ones that are below them doing the most work.
Yeah.
Always. That's what.
For less pay.
Why do you think quiet quitting is a thing? That's why you don't go above and beyond. That's why you don't.
No. Now, for this woman's sake, it would have been better that one of the lower ranking people go in there, actually take a pulse on this woman.
Now, in that case, you do your fucking job, because that is part of their job. That is what they are paid to do. That is part of their job description. So they have no excuse. No. I'm not talking about them, because that is their job description.
Yes. So the quiet quitting isn't just for retail or some shit like that. It's really not.
No, I'm not.
And it can be dangerous.
I'm talking about people who do like call centers and shit like
right.
that.
Well, that's a totally different thing on that. But there's protocol that you have to follow when you're doing a wellness check. First of all, you see if somebody's breathing.
Mm-hmm.
You check for a pulse.
Doesn't matter if they're discolored or not.
Right. And it makes you wonder, okay, what kind of fluid was supposedly leaking out of her?
Was it piss or shit?
Well,
was it both?
Well, now, when somebody dies, their bowels and stuff do empty.
Exactly. So it's like, but she was laying there for 5 days. Of course.
Now, we don't know. She hadn't been seen for 5 days.
That's true.
So we don't know how long she was actually laying there. And as far as the discoloration that he supposedly saw, did he really? And if she did have some kind of bowel issue or whatever, yeah, there's going to be smell.
Yeah.
I mean, God help her, the woman could have had C. diff or anything like that. That's an intestinal bacteria that people have.
If anyone shits themselves, you're gonna smell it.
Well, yeah, that's true. I was trying to be a little. People are having their coffee. I was trying to be kinder and gentler. You're the one, of course, you get it honest, don't you, Edna?
This is what I heard. I heard this story in beauty school on the floor.
Oh my God!
From an instructor. This one lady apparently was working in an office or whatever at the time, and so basically, other coworker went around was like, "What smells like poopy diaper? What smells like poopy diaper? I smell something that smells like poopy diaper." She shat herself.
Right. God love, and she didn't know it.
She was like, "What's?" Like she's.
It was her, the one that was asking the question.
No, it was someone else. Someone that she worked with.
Okay. I've been going around sniffing people. It's like, is it you? Is it you?
Yeah, she basically was like, what? What smells like poopy diaper? Something that smells like poopy diaper. And oh my God, it's me! Yeah, that was her reaction apparently.
Oh my God!
That's what she said. That's
she saw
the lady's
a doctor.
reaction.
She
went home, changed,
and came back.
No.
Okay, I was a bit a little embarrassed. I was a bit a little embarrassed on that one. Yeah. But even as far as
she was sick.
There's other medical conditions that can cause discoloration of the skin.
Jaundice.
Well, that could be. But as far as that's a orangey, that's not a bluish purpley thing.
No, but you said discoloration.
Well, in the story it did say as far as a blue purple type thing. There is I've seen people that developed cellulitis in their legs.
Mm-hmm. And that can
that's a horrible color.
Severe cellulitis is like a purplish. Yeah, it looks like they got socked in whatever area.
Right. So you don't know if it was something like that.
I've seen it on people's faces. I've seen it on half people's bodies, and it's a
frightening looking something. So anyhow, I don't know if it was.
Birthmarks can look like that too.
Yeah, the port wine stain birthmarks. Mm-hmm. It could have been that he went in, and because there was an odor, that was it. He didn't. There was some reason. I'm not making excuses for dude. There is no excuse for him doing what he did. That he didn't even do the basic, which is check for pulse and respiration.
Yeah. Maybe he had a weak stomach, and it was the smell that caught him off guard.
Then he's in the damn wrong profession.
Yeah. Yeah, because you gotta have a strong stomach, strong everything to be in that field. These people, and then them blaming each other and all this stuff. It's like, no, don't point fingers. Y'all both are at blame here.
That's the reason for stories like this to go worldwide. Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
Because stuff like that, you don't sweep that under the rug. These people need a little bit of shaming.
Yes.
And as far as, I think I would have tried a little harder to find out what happened to the lady. You know?
She probably doesn't want people to know.
Well, but I don't know. It's like they were supposed to come in and check on me, and these assholes left me laying there. That's just insane.
Yeah.
And obviously she had some kind of medical crisis or she wouldn't have been like that.
I agree.
Can you imagine?
Personally, I would have been panicked and I would have been checking anyway.
Yeah.
I'd have been like, oh shit.
To be that jaded that it's like, yeah, there's another one dead, that you don't even go in.
New York had literally people jump in front of the subways.
People got people pushing them in front of the subways
and
too.
Literally people on the subway are like, really? Why me? Why'd you have to jump right as soon as I got on? Like literally that's how some people react.
Like I said, that jaded.
Yes.
That they don't, as far as no respect for an individual life, for humanity, anything like that.
It's horrible.
It is horrible. And a story that I didn't cover because just the headline angered me was this professor had said that if somebody was dying and was a meat eater, he would let him die because of the suffering that this individual had caused to the animals. And the professor was not a vegan.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just unbelievable. This is one of those that we really should have a camera on us because the looks that we're given, it's just like, it is the what the fuck.
Listen, there are good vegans out there. There really are. Mm-hmm. There are good vegans.
I get that.
There are good vegetarians. Why is it the ones that are the loudest, the ones that are the worst? Well, let me reverse that. Why is it the ones that are the worst, the ones that are the loudest out of all of them? And out of any group?
I don't know.
Because it's always the bad apples that ruin the whole basket.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's an individual choice.
Yeah.
But don't be trying to force your lifestyle. I don't know that there are that many people that are carnivores or omnivores that are like, you have to consume meat. But as far as the vegans, they all up in somebody's face on doing this stuff. And it's like, look...
it's like you ain't gonna get any. You're not gonna get any point across doing the shit that you do.
And I can say something about it because I've done it before. You know, I've done the vegetarian thing. I've done the vegan thing.
Before I educated you on PETA and how they were like, truly like you used to say I was a poster child for PETA.
See, there again, naivete. I trusted these people to do what they said that they were doing.
But they're the worst. They're the worst company as far as vegan anything, and they do some of the shit that they preach against.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously.
Hypocrites.
They have been known to steal people's pets and euthanize them the same day. Literally steal people's pets.
Why? Why in the hell would they? That's a sick and twisted person.
Yeah.
And wood chipper go whir. I don't understand the world, and this is why I try to avoid. This is why I stay in the house.
Speaking of wood chipper, apparently in the new Michael Myers movie, spoiler alert for those who don't want spoilers for the ending of the new Michael Myers movie, the new Halloween movie, Halloween Ends, they threw him in the wood chipper at the end. Okay.
They're becoming very popular these days.
Yeah.
For multiple reasons.
It was a bad movie, but they threw him in a wood chipper.
Well,
hopefully this is the final Halloween.
Well, we can only
My
hope.
God, they just got worse as
they did. Well, there's a time to let something go. Truly. But as far as I don't know that I would have just suspended these people or demoted that one. I mean, obviously this poor woman didn't have family or somebody called in a wellness check on her.
Probably
so
neighbors.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
But as far as having family or somebody to individually go and check on her, apparently she didn't, which is sad. And we've got loads of people out there like that. And it's just like, if you've got elderly neighbors or anybody like that, or just neighbors in general that are by themselves, develop some kind of relationship, unless they're deranged or something, you know, and those people you sort of have to kind of avoid. Mm-hmm. But a lot of times, even the deranged ones, you can call services, you know, like Adult Protective Services or something like that.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure they would have done the same thing. They would have called, the paramedics or cops or whatever that does the wellness check.
Yeah.
And probably would have trusted them. I don't know. That's somebody that needed a good cussing.
Right.
That's somebody that needed, honestly, to probably lose their job.
Yeah, because they could have... literally risking someone's life.
Yeah.
Could have possibly killed someone.
Absolutely, it could have.
Let someone...
To let somebody lay there.
And just suffer. That's just fucking... No. I don't... Ew.
Like I said, imagine...
That's just an ick.
Imagine being the officer that went in there, or whoever it was, and the lady moved.
I'd have been like, whoa! Kill Bill. Literally, the cop going in there, hovering over the bride, and then all of a sudden she spits on him, and damn, sucker ain't dead.
Yeah. Know who your local fire and police officers are.
Yeah.
Whether or not they're competent. Ask their training. Yeah. That's always a good thing. Never assume that somebody knows what their job title says that they're supposed to know. I told you it was a what the fuck file. Absolutely. Something to get your blood flowing. That lady needed one of those help I fallen and I can't get up
those
alerts.
life alert buttons.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people, though, I think that's a subscription and sort of it's kind of pricey. And I don't know that it should be.
Why would you have to pay for that?
I don't know.
Battery's dying.
It is. So
even though it says full
no, it doesn't. If you've had experiences,
I don't even see the
supernatural encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids, I started to say crickets, send us an email, cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com, and the link to the article and the email address will be there in the description box.
Yes, and if you...
We had just a few seconds on our outro left to go. Battery died. Your kid is falling over. He's hitting the microphone and all the equipment. We do have coming up the 7th/8th, and we're going to do a full cup on it on Monday.
Yes.
It will be a super blood moon lunar eclipse on election.
That's going to fuck us up.
Here in America.
That's going to fuck us up.
That's going to fuck a whole lot of things up. So that cup will be coming up on Monday, and we were just going to tell everybody that you're loved. Remember that you're loved.
Yes.
And check on other people. I mean, seriously, this is one of those things.
Mental health.
Expect somebody else to do something. Be the one who does something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and most of all, subscribe and click that notification button for daily notifications of our daily uploads. Thank you all, and have a good.
Harry Potter has played Weird Al in a new movie that's coming up. Was it on Roku?
Roku. The Roku channel.
We're trying to wrap our heads around that.
Who could have thunk? Who could have thunk it?
So we'll have to
Daniel
watch
Radcliffe as Weird Al.
We'll just have to see.
We're not in the right timeline.
We're
not in the right dimension. This is not. We got screwed up somewhere.
Is that damn Wave X?
It's 2012.
Yeah.
We got fucked up in 12. We got shooted into another dimension.
Yeah. So anyhow, we'll see you on the next cup.
Oh, bye.